it is dark out here. It's dark, so we need to. According to how I've played Minecraft before, I need to just take off across the oceans. What is going on, everybody? We are here with our very first 100 days hardcore mode on Realisimcraft, or hardcore mode in general. I've never played hardcore mode. We're turning it on right now. I'm scared to death. This is my third attempt at making this video. The first time I spawned in, I died by a bear, which was absolutely awful. And then the second time I did it, I jumped into basically a structure that is involved in this mod pack, and I didn't have a sword or a pickaxe, and I dropped down into it. It's kind of like a desert temple. You go down and you got to have a way back up. I didn't know that, and I fell down into it. I had no way up. Why did I spawn in the ocean? What kind of spawn is this? Absolutely ridiculous. I play hardcore mode for the first time and it gave me the most ridiculous spawns. So, with this mod pack, I should say, because it's bedrock, so it's not a legitimate mod, but with this mod pack, you have basically a better life. Like, you have, it looks a lot better. That's essentially what it is. It's a visuals thing. But it does come with its own new mobs, which are brown bears and black bears that can just be randomly in the woods. So you have to worry about dying by a mob in the daytime and the nighttime. So that's a little strange. But also another thing is we get these new random structures that generate according to what biome you're in. And what that entails is I may or may not find an actual village. So getting a bed is going to be like my #1 thing, because I know that I cannot survive the night. I don't know how much harder the mobs are in hardcore mode, but I assume it's going to be difficult, and I can barely survive easy mode. There's a bear right there. Matter of fact, we've got to be very careful with that. Man, we got lucky with the food though. We will definitely have food. I'm going to just go ahead and wipe these animals out real quick. And it looks like I need what? One more piece of wool? That's not too bad. Sheep are kind of hard to find on this this mod pack. I don't know if that's got anything to do with any new Minecraft update, but it's a little difficult. So while I'm rambling along and I'm gathering this wood, I'm going to explain kind of sort of how we're going to do this. So basically we stream Minecraft at every night around 8 p.m. Eastern. We've been doing that for the last couple weeks. We are running our own realm. Basically, we haven't turned it into a realm yet because I haven't allowed full access to everybody just yet, but you guys are more than welcome to join in and get started on it before it does become a realm, because we are not able to run a server yet. So a realm is about the best we can do in its own bedrock edition. So if you have that, you're more than welcome to tune in at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, because we get on any time between that time frame. With that being said, let's talk a little bit about this 100 days world. So this magnificently beautiful landscape world we're in right now will be used as a upload series. So we are not going to just turn this into a 30-minute clip montage and narrate our way through it. We're going to do this in series in parts, because we need to get the most bang for our buck, if you know what I'm saying. I'm a new YouTube channel. I've got to get my content out there, so we're going to take things a little slow, and hopefully you guys stick around and enjoy what we're doing. Even this little birch biome is very, very beautiful. I know for a fact that I could be, obviously making stone tools and all that good stuff like that, but that is not my concern. My concern is trying to figure out where another white sheep is, so that I can make a bed. And of course, there is a sheep over there, but it will not let me combine wool colors, so I'm not able to do that. The white sheep spawn more frequently than any other color sheep does. If I was trying to make a pink bed, that would be absolutely awful, but luckily I'm not doing it. Is that white or is that gray? I can't tell. I really hope this is white wool, because if this is going to make things a lot easier. Yes, it is. So let's just jump straight into this real quick. Let's Ooh, I can't pass up on this cow. Let me grab this cow real quick. Alright, so I need a place to live and I need stone. So this is gonna bring me back into the era of digging into the side of a mountain. That's what I want to kind of do. I think that makes the most sense. So we are getting a little low on hunger right this second, but I'm not gonna sweat it because did I have wood? I do have wood. I do have wood. So we're gonna get over here to the side of this mountain or something, and we're gonna start building this little base. Basically, I need to get in there and I need to cook these pork chops and I need to cook this steak. I need to get my health back up and I need a place that I can run to at nighttime. Man, we are lucking up on the animals. I never see this many animals. Never see this many animals. Okay, let's get this last chicken real fast so we can get across there. But I'm excited for you guys to see this texture pack. It's very, very nice. Like, it has its own unique twist on each biome. Every mob looks different according to where you're at. Like, you know, we will come across blue creepers and stuff like that, but I'm just excited for you guys to see it. I really, really like this texture pack, or this mod pack. So we're down to 3 on our hunger level, so we need to find a spot real quick. It's getting dark. Let's get something closer to the ground. I really don't want to live right here. This isn't where I want to live at, but we can make it happen for tonight. That's what we'll do. We'll make it happen for tonight. We'll get us some stuff cooked up on the grill. Let's go ahead and get us our very first tools so we can gather some of this stone real quick. The only wood tool I'm going to make is this pickaxe right here, and as soon as I get 3 of these bad boys, we're going to be switching straight to stone. There we go. So we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and put that right there, and we'll start building this out. And we don't need to make it too big. Just need to get enough so we can have some stone in our life so we can cook this meal. And then we need to go grab that coal that's up there. So that should be big enough. Let's go ahead and see if we can craft this bed. And then we'll put that there. I don't want to waste my wood because I did have coal right here, so I'm not going to make charcoal. All right, so there we have it. This is our little spot we're going to camp out in for tonight. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and gather some little resources that are available here. And once the nighttime comes, we will go to sleep, carry on to the next day, and we are going to try and take our bed with us and find somewhere decent to actually start building what we want to do. Like where we want to actually be at in the game. And as of right now, it looks like we're in a pretty bad spot. I don't really like this area too much, so we might do a little bit of walking. So I'm glad I got all this food because if I'm not mistaken, I think that you can die from hunger on this mode. I'm pretty sure you can. But having this coal was definitely a very good start straight out the gate. I'm glad that we were able to find that. It's definitely going to make keeping the mobs away a little bit easier. And something else that's cool about this texture pack is I can hold a torch and I can have ambient light. And there is a way that I can put the torch in my left hand, which is pretty cool. So that'll come in handy in the caves. But honestly, I'm absolutely terrified of caves. I have a hard enough time surviving on regular Minecraft, and hopefully I can survive on this. I don't know exactly how many days it's going to take for me to be able to get to a dragon and defeat it now, but we will see what exactly happens. Maybe I will advance. Ooh, you see how the zombie came out the ground? That's so neat, isn't it? That's so neat. You'll get to enjoy that a little bit later on when I can actually advance a little bit into this and not have to worry about dying. Why are there monsters nearby? I just want to go to sleep. Oh, that could explain the monsters nearby, couldn't it? Look at that. It is now day number 1 officially. Officially, the first day of Minecraft has passed. And we have survived. Oh, look at the meteor shower still coming in from last night. That's something really cool to see at nighttime. I'm telling you, that's why I love this texture pack. But we're going to chill out here. We're going to cook this food. We're going to buckle down and get this food ready to go. And once we get that done, we are going to be heading out to basically start our new adventure. So basically, I have 2 options here. I can either continue my adventure on this land that I'm not enjoying too much, or I can adventure across this ocean. And I'm thinking that according to how I've played Minecraft before, I need to just take off across the ocean. So we're gonna try to make this jump. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared. You ever watch one of those cliff dive videos and you're not sure if they're gonna make it? That's how I felt just then. I've never been so scared to play Minecraft before. Oh, whew, that actually got my adrenaline pumping. So we're gonna make this boat real quick. And we're gonna head out and see what we find. So, fun fact. This texture pack actually does have something else involved in it. It's got legitimate pirates. So not only do you have to worry about drowns and their tridents, you have to worry about pirates as well. But good news is the ships don't actually move, so they're no danger unless you actually go on the ship. But when you go on the ship, you'll encounter barrels of like sugar and stuff like that. Sometimes you get a pretty good loot of something decent, but it's really stuff like that. You have a lot of options for loot on this game, but it's nothing that takes away from like the economic system in the game itself. You're not just gonna go find a bunch of diamond and stuff like that, but you do get lucky every once in a while. Once in a while, you will get lucky and find one or two randomly placed diamonds, but that's about it. If you've never watched my channel, you may not be aware of what I do usually or who I am, but I'm a very big builder. I enjoy scenery and I love building. So this is the first time I've ever had to play this game, specifically based off of survival aspect. But I do have a couple survival house builds that I do like to enjoy using at times. And honestly, I'm kind of liking the fact that I have to worry a little bit. Having to worry a little bit's giving me a little bit of a motivational drive, making me want to push a little bit harder. So I kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. But we will do there's one of those mine shafts right here. Here's one of the mine shafts I was talking about. But like I was saying, we will do a lot of walking until I find an area that I want to kind of camp out in. But I'm kind of liking this cave right here. Kind of liking this cave. So this should theoretically be safe for me to go down into. We will check it out and see what's down here. But they got little passages like that. It's kind of like a normal mine shaft. There's a chest right here, actually. Let's pop in here and see what's in here. So like I said, it's pretty standard stuff. You know, you're not going to get overlooted. The god apple's nice, though. That's a pretty good touch. And I'll take that coal. We cannot have enough coal. Don't really need the redstone right now. There's TNT down there. I've never seen this. I actually don't know anything about this. Do we take the risk? I know it's going to be a trap, but how do we actually do this trap? That's my question. Where is the pressure plate? I see the pressure plates. So we've got some TNT. What could be down here that's so important? Do I have to dig something out? I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be down here this early into this series. These are not low-level places to be at. I don't know what I'm thinking. I need to get back up out of here. It is dark out here. It's dark, so we need to... Oh, Lord. If you're still watching this, I'm so sorry that I'm so bad at this. All right, we're going to camp out right here tonight. We're going to camp out on the side of this mine shaft. I've put ourselves in a bad situation. I've definitely put ourselves in a bad spot. So let's grab the bed while we can and place it, because I think this bed is going to be our absolute cry for help. Okay, so we're going to leave the mine shafts alone for a little while. We do not have the ability to be out here trying to take on the abandoned mine shafts. I really hate that I have to waste a piece of food for that little bit of hunger. We do have a gold helmet. I mean, that's not major help, but that's definitely something. And if we take this flint and steel, we can kind of cook our food on command. I actually think that's a good shovel. It's actually a pretty good shovel. Never really had a golden tool that I thought was worth it. All right, so now we're getting into the territory that I like to be in. I like to be in these little open grass plains out here, but I want to be near a mountain. So if you remember earlier when I was talking about the pirate ship, this is what I was talking about. That pirate ship is absolutely massive. What is this right here? We want to make sure we're kind of scoping everything out. The pirate ship is absolutely massive, and it does have loot on it, but it does have pirates. So we're going to kind of remember where that's at, and we're going to kind of sort of avoid that at all costs right now. So this is a little bit of a different type of abandoned portal. It has a hoglin. And if you're not aware of that, that hoglin will destroy you. I don't think the chest loot is any better than a normal one, but it's definitely more dangerous. I don't think I'm ready to take on a hoglin right now. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even have a sword, but we can always come back to that as well. But this is starting to look like more of my area right here. So we're going to keep on passing through, and we're going to go up on this mountaintop and see if we can kind of put ourselves in a little bit of a ravine. I'm excited to get over there and see exactly how this right here is going to look. I mean, those trees are magnificent. Now, I don't build with the cherry blossom. I just use it as exterior decoration. So we're gonna do another cliff dive, and hopefully we make it. Oh, I get scared every time I do that. How many times I've jumped off of a cliff and not made it? I do not need to be taking risks like that. I'm not Dream over here. I'm not gonna do some sort of crazy clutch and survive. I'm not that guy. But man, I'm feeling like I'm that guy right now, that's for sure. All right, let's get up here and check this beauty out. As long as there's normal trees nearby, oh, there's bears. We got to be careful. As long as there's normal trees by, this is going to be perfection. It's going to be perfection. I can build a nice fantasy house in here. I love this build. I love doing this. I love everything about a cherry blossom. And it's got a lot of them in here too. And and look, there's a cave. There's a cave. That's what we wanted. We wanted some sort of cave entrance nearby. And it looks like we have trees. So, without further ado, we are going to start on our material gathering for our base. All right, so we have gathered a couple materials and we've gotten our baseline set up. Eventually I will replace this cobblestone right here with actual stone. But just for right this second, having the ability to just get started is going to be the best thing. So what I figured is I would build compact and 2-story. That's what I'm going to do. So essentially, I'm going to have an attic space for like storage and stuff like that. But I want to build it pretty tight and small. I don't want it to be, anything extravagant, but it's going to be absolutely beautiful, though. I can promise you that. I can absolutely promise you that. So, something I want to try to do is find pale oak. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I don't know where that's at. I guess that's in the nether. It looks like it comes from the nether. So, I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. But eventually, I will want to, modify the house and make it look a little bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our basic setup with 3 high corners like this right here. Once we have our corners going, we are going to block in for the walls. We are going to ignore that section right there for right this minute because that's not too important right this second. It appears I have lost my bit. What is that over there? I thought I saw that the other night, but then during the daytime I wasn't able to see it again. I don't know if it only spawns at nighttime or what. But we're gonna go check it out. Oh, oh Lord. We have walked up on mob territory. I forgot it was daytime. So this is a village. What kind of village is this? Is this like a little trading post village thing or something? Why do they have cactus? What is this? That is terrifying. That is absolutely... Look at that. That is absolutely terrifying. Imagine you're asleep and we wake up to that. Imagine that. I'm sleeping out in the open right now. I'm so scared. Okay, there we go. Did they survive? They did survive. They did survive. I'm happy they survived. They were cool people. I grew up right down the street from them. Oh, dude, there's an anvil. So we don't have to waste our money on an anvil. Or not our money, but our resources on an anvil. Yeah, I need to grab one of these beds real quick. So we'll remember where this is at and we'll come back to it. Let's see if we can get anything good from this. Is this the one we were at? This can't be the village we were at. Because I would have seen that, right? Oh, there's some cows. I don't think I've seen this village. So that's definitely a pillager outpost right there. What is that thing? I mean, that looks like it's going to kill me. That definitely looks like it's going to kill me. It doesn't look friendly at all. We've got some maps. So basically with our house design, it's going to take me a little bit longer to build than I wanted to take. But essentially, I want to build something fairy tale. I want to have a tall roof. You know, I want to have something that looks like it belongs in that territory, you know? And we need to work on building a chest too. We need to go ahead and get a chest as well. So far though, we're doing okay. We're 5 days deep. We don't have emeralds. We're 5 days deep and we don't have too much going on just yet, but we got more going on than I expected. I'm surprised we're alive, honestly. Honestly, we're doing good. Like I said, it's a slow start, but we're doing good. You guys need to let us know what you want to see us do each episode. That would help us out a lot on figuring out exactly how to do this because I've never done it before. Alright, so essentially what we have going on at this point is we know that we have a village or a little trading center across the water. We have a village over here, so we pretty much have food. So we're good on food right this second. So what we need to do is basically get our house built. We are going to start there. We'll pick that up on the next episode. I think we're at a good little spot. We know where we're going to be at. We know what we've got going on. We've got 5 days in at this point, which is sad that it took us this long to get there. But honestly, I'm just trying to survive. So we will build the house when we come back in, or at least get most of it built, because this is going to be a pretty big project, especially on hardcore mode, because I got to make sure I stay alive on top of all of this. But I'm gonna get some materials and gather some materials while I'm offline. That way I've got more time to record, and hopefully when we get back in, we'll have a chest full of wood and we can get started on the build, and we'll have our first house. And then once we get our house, we're gonna start exploring caves. That's when we'll start exploring and getting things done, because we did find 8 pieces of iron. So that's going to help us out a little bit. We'll try to gather some, let's see, we'll try to get some iron first. We'll work on getting a little bit of iron armor, because we don't want to go down there and raw dog it. But once we get that done, we'll focus on trying to get us some diamond armor after that. But anyways, guys, if you want to check out the next build, hop in on our series and give us a follow or a sub and a like, and we'll see you on the next one. And also, don't forget, we stream Minecraft, and we have a beautiful, beautiful server. I know you probably haven't seen how we build, but we build fantastic structures. We have a server that we play on every day at 8 p.m. Eastern, unless I am at work. That is the only reason I wouldn't be involved in it. And we also have a Discord called PoprockGaming. So don't forget to give us a follow and check us out on there. Catch you on the next one.